Title: She Said It Was Just Work. But I caught her in the shower with him. My name is Jason Miller. I'm 36 years old, living in Portland, Oregon. For almost 9 years, I was married to a woman I believed was the love of my life. Her name was Kate. She had that fire in her. Witty, stubborn in a cute way, creative as hell. The kind of woman who could walk into a room and light it up without saying a word. We met in college. She was studying graphic design. I was on my way to becoming an engineer. We clicked instantly. Within a year, we moved in together. I proposed to her on the rooftop of our apartment building, under a warm summer sky, the city lights below us like scattered stars. I was shaking when I held out the ring, but she said yes before I even finished the sentence. I thought we had everything. Not perfect, but real, honest. We bought a little house in the suburbs, worked our jobs, made Sunday morning waffles a sacred tradition. Vinyl records, coffee in bed, and long walks with no destination. But things don't fall apart all at once. It starts slow. Where it began, it was late October, cold, cloudy mornings, orange leaves turning to sludge on the sidewalks. I remember it clearly because I had just landed a major promotion. I came home with takeout and champagne, excited to celebrate. But Kate wasn't excited. She smiled, said she was proud, but her eyes, they were somewhere else. That was the first time I felt it, the distance. Over the next few weeks, it got worse. She became glued to her phone, constantly texting, laughing to herself. I'd glance over, and she'd tilt the screen away or lock it immediately. One night I asked, "Who's that?" She barely looked up. "Oh, just Kelly from work. Sent me something funny." Kelly from work. Right. I wanted to believe her. I really did. But deep down, something felt off. The day everything changed. It was a Tuesday. Cold wind, gray skies. I got off work early, decided to surprise her. I picked up flowers, her favorite latte with extra caramel, and headed home. Her car wasn't in the driveway, but her coat and bag were hanging by the door. Odd. I walked in quietly. The house smelled like lavender shampoo. I heard water running upstairs. She must have just gotten in the shower, I thought. Perfect. I'll leave the flowers by the bed and surprise her when she gets out. But then I heard it. Laughter. Male laughter. It was low, relaxed, intimate. Like they were in on a secret together. I froze. I climbed the stairs like a ghost, each step heavier than the last. The bedroom door was ajar. The bathroom light spilled into the hallway. My heart pounded in my chest as I pushed the door open. There they were, in the shower, laughing, naked, together. Her eyes met mine. She went pale. "Jason, wait," she stammered, reaching for a towel. "This isn't what it looks like." But it was, and she knew it. I didn't say a word. I just left. The aftermath, I walked for hours that night. No coat, no direction, just the wind and the sting of betrayal. I wanted to scream, to cry, to punch something, anything, but all I felt was numb. I stayed with a friend that week. Didn't pick up her calls, didn't respond to her texts, couldn't. Eventually, we met to talk. She cried, said it just happened, that it started with innocent messages, that he was someone from work, that I had become distant, too focused on work, that she felt alone. Maybe she was right. Maybe I was tired, too focused, less spontaneous than I used to be. But you know what? I would have done anything to fix it, if she had just told me. Instead, she gave herself to someone else behind my back, in my home, in our shower. That's what broke me. 2 years later, we divorced, quietly. No drama, no court battles, just pain and silence. I started therapy, picked myself up, got a dog, learned to cook. I run every morning now, even in the rain. Sometimes I still think about her, not with hate, but with sadness, for what we had and what we lost. If you're listening to this and you've gone through something similar, I get it. I really do. And I promise, it gets better. You won't feel like this forever. One day you'll wake up and it won't hurt quite as much. Then one day more, and it'll barely hurt at all. You're not broken. You're healing. And sometimes, healing starts with walking away.